anyone know what I'm holding in my hands? You want to guess?
Yes.
How many people here are looking forward to coming Sunday? In my hand, I have invitations. You like an invitation? Let's hear you scream. All right. I've been looking to hand these out today, but I'm looking for people who are excited, who participate, who have fun. But the question I always ask you guys is, who's smarter today? The boys or the girls? Well, prove it to me. Yesterday, boys, can you tell me, who did we talk about?
God and Moses.
Oh, that was Monday. Girls.
Jesus. Cece and
That were the puppets. I'll give you a hint.
God got saving us.
Oh, that's right. Goes back to the boys. Who?
God got saving us by the water.
Ah, you close. What Bible character did we cover, girls?
Jesus and Peter.
All right, then. I see that the girls are sharp. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to begin. But today, make sure you pay attention because we're going to cover another Bible character and an exciting Bible story.
Do you guys remember the song we sang? It's called What a Mighty God We Serve. Do you remember that? Who can tell me one of the first words of the song? You over here. Yeah? And what do we say? What are the words for this motion?
Everybody for
Good. What about this? Do that. Good. All right. So now that you know it, I want to hear it, okay? Nineveh, preach against it. The sins of its people have come to my attention." But Jonah ran away from the Lord. He headed to Tarshish. So he went down to the shipport of Joppa. There he found a ship that was going to Tarshish. He paid the fare and went on board. Then he sailed to Tarshish. Get on the boat. He was running away from the Lord. On his way to Tarshish, the Lord sent a strong wind over the Mediterranean Sea. A wild storm came out of nowhere. It was so wild that the ship was in danger of sinking. Good job, sailors. All the sailors were afraid. Each one cried out to his own God for help. They threw the ship's cargo into the sea. They were trying to make the ship lighter. But Jonah had gone below deck. There he lay down and fell asleep. The captain went down to him and said, "How can you sleep? Get up. Call out to your God for help. Maybe he'll pay attention to what's happening to us. Then we won't die." The sailors said to one another, "Come, let's cast lots to find out who's to blame for getting us into all of this trouble." So they did. And Jonah was picked. They asked him, "What terrible thing have you done to bring all of this trouble on us? Tell us. What do you do for a living? Where do you come from? What is your country? What people do you belong to?" He answered, "I am a Hebrew. I worship the Lord. He is the God of heaven. He made the sea, and the land." They found out he was running away from the Lord. Then they became terrified. You don't want to terrified. Terrified. Then they asked him, "How could you do a thing like this?" The sea was getting rougher and rougher. So they asked him, "What should we do and make the sea calm down?" "Pick me up and throw me into the sea," he replied. "Then it will become calm. I know it's my fault that this terrible storm has come on you." Instead of doing what he said, not yet. The men did their best to row back to land, but they couldn't. The sea got even rougher than before. Then they cried out to the Lord. They prayed, "Lord, please don't let us die for taking this man's life. After all, he might not be guilty of doing anything wrong. So don't hold us accountable for killing him. Lord, you always do what you want." Then they took Jonah and threw him overboard. And the storm became calm. So Jonah's in the water right now. When the men saw what had happened, they began to have great respect for the Lord. They offered a sacrifice to him, and they made a promise to him. Now the Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. All right, you guys all can go back to your seat. Thank you so much for your help. Let's give them a round of applause.